皆さんおはようございます。Thank you for joining me. This is the Easy Japanese News article of the day for January 19th, 2026. 2026年1月19日の今日の記事でございます。So for our headline today, we have 北海道から九州の日本海側で21日からたくさんの雪、気をつけて。Okay, here is our vocabulary from the headline. We have 北海道, which is Hokkaido on the northern side of Japan. Kyushu, which is on the southern side of Japan, a region in the southern side of Japan. We have Nihonkai, which is the Sea of Japan found on the west side of Japan. Gawa, so we can attach this to another noun meaning that side of something.So, 日本海側 would be the Sea of Japan side of Japan. Then we have yuki, which is snow. Jumping back into our headline, we can go 北海道から九州の日本海側で21日からたくさんの雪、気をつけて. So we have 北海道, which is 北海道, the island on the northern side of Japan. Kara, it's where we're starting one place, going to another. So we have Hokkaido kara, from Hokkaido. Kyushu, which is Kyushu. No Nihonkai gawa, so the Sea of Japan side of the area from Hokkaido all the way to Kyushu. De, so on that Japan or Sea of Japan side. 21日から. So once again, we have a kara. Kara can be for both places and times or days. So here, from Hokkaido to Kyushu, now we have from the 21st, 21日から. たくさんの. So たくさん means a lot, connected to another noun with no. たくさんの雪. Yuki being snow. And then 気をつけて. Please be careful. So, there will be lots of snow on the Sea of Japan side, all the way from Hokkaido to Kyushu, starting on the 21st. So, take caution or please be careful. Okay, here is the rest of vocabulary from our article. We have 気象庁, which is the Japan Meteorological Agency. 冷たい, which is cold. This is different from samui. Normally we use 冷たい when something is cold to the touch. So, like you could say, the air is 冷たい because technically it's touching you. The precipitation is 冷たい, so we use 冷たい for yuki or ame, or so snow or rain. But something like a day is cold or the weather is cold, we wouldn't use 冷たい, we would use 寒い. We have 空気, which is the air. 交通, transportation. 運転する, which is to drive or to run, like a vehicle or some kind of equipment. 冬, which is winter. 安全に, which is safely, normally attached to a verb. So 安全に verb to do something safely. 崩れて, or 崩れる would be to collapse. Sorry, I put that in the te form there. It should just be 崩れる, which is to collapse. Then we have 落ちる, which is to fall. And 雪崩 is an avalanche.
雪のニュースです。気象庁によると、あさってから25日まで、日本にとても冷たい空気が入ります。北海道から九州の日本海側などで雪がたくさん降ります。雪は5日以上降るところもありそうです。電車や飛行機が止まるかもしれません。天気や交通の新しい情報を見てください。雪の道で車を運転するときは、 冬のタイヤを使って安全に気をつけてください。雪が崩れて落ちてくる雪崩などに気をつけてください。
Okay, let's jump right into our article.
雪のニュースです。
Okay, nice and simple. We have 雪のニュースです。So this is news about snow. 雪のニュースです。
気象庁によると、あさってから25日まで、日本にとても冷たい空気が入ります。
気象庁によると、so 気象庁 the Japan Meteorological Agency によると is according to, so according to the Japan Meteorological Agency 21日から she says あさって so 21日 will be the 21st あさって the day after tomorrow から so starting on that day 25日まで so 25日 would be the 25th まで to that day 日本に to Japan とても冷たい空気 so とても very 冷たい is cold to the touch and then 空気が入ります so 空気 is air and this とても冷たい is describing the kind of air so very cold air が入ります so 入る is to enter to go into a region right so according to the Japan Meteorological Agency starting on the 21st all the way through to the 25th a very cold air will enter Japan or go into the region of Japan
北海道から九州の日本海側などで雪がたくさん降ります。
Okay, so this is very similar to our headline here. 北海道から九州の日本海側などで we just have an extra など here. So our location marked by で is the area of the Sea of Japan side from Hokkaido all the way down to Kyushu. And then this など just means and other regions. So if we were just to say Nihon Kaigawa, that's just that region. This nado means and other regions around that area or similar kinds of regions, right? And in that area, yuki ga takusan furimasu. So in Japan or in Japanese, there's no way to say, or there's no verb by itself to mean to snow. So the snow falls. That's the verb that's used. So yuki ga furimasu. And then in between yuki ga furimasu, we have takusan. So a lot of snow will fall.
雪は5日以上降るところもありそうです。
Okay, so yuki is snow. It's our main topic of this sentence. So as far as snow goes, 5日以上. 5日 is 5 days. 以上 means more than. So 5 days or more. 降る which means to fall again. So when it comes to snow, falling for 5 or more days, all of that is describing tokoro. So tokoro, locations where the snow will fall for 5 or more days. Mo arisou desu. So our article mo there is an also here. And then we have aru connected to so desu. But aru would mean existing or there are, right? So there are also locations where it will fall for 5 or more days. And then we take that aru and connect it to so desu here. It means like it seems like there will also be locations where it will fall for 5 or more days.
電車や飛行機が止まるかもしれません。
電車や飛行機。電車 is trains. や is kind of like an and. We'll come back to this. 飛行機. So 飛行機 is planes. And then this ya means trains, planes, and other things like it. Ga, so they're going to do something or be something. Tomaru, stop or cease operation, that kind of a thing. Tomaru kamoshiremasen. So kamoshiremasen is like a maybe or a probably. So there might be a chance that trains, planes, and other vehicles will stop, or other transportation will stop or cease.
天気や交通の新しい情報を見てください。
Okay, so 天気や交通. So once again, we have this ya, so we're saying these two things, but also other things like them. So 天気 would be the weather, and 交通 is transportation, also relating to like traffic information. And then の新しい情報. So 新しい is new. 情報 is information. So new information, and then the nouns connected to this new information with no tell us that's giving us more information about what kind of new information it is. So new information about weather or transportation. を見てください. So 見る here is to look at or view in the te form with ください as a polite request. So please look at the most, you can kind of translate this 新しい as the most recent information about weather and transportation.
雪の道で車を運転するときは、冬のタイヤを使って安全に気をつけてください。
Okay, so 雪の道で So 雪の道. You have 雪 snow and 道 road. So snowy roads is で on snowy roads. 車を運転するとき. So this is all modifying 時 here. So 時 is time or when. If we have a verb in front of 時, a lot of times it's when this verb happens. So when we are driving, 運転する our car, 車 on snowy roads, 雪の道では and that's our main topic. 冬のタイヤ so 冬 is winter のタイヤ winter tires を使って so 使う is to use in the te form here. We're going to use tires and also do something else. Use winter tires and 安全に気をつけてください. So 気をつけて is once again take care of, be careful, be cautious. And then what are we being cautious for? 安全 for our safety. So 安全に気をつけてください. Take caution to be safe by using winter tires when you're driving your car on winter roads or snowy roads, I guess.
雪が崩れて落ちてくる雪崩などに気をつけてください。
Okay, 雪が so 雪 is snow. It's going to do something or be something with が 崩れて is to collapse. And then we have a te form here. So we're going into another verb. 落ちて yet another te form. 落ちる is to fall. And then when we have te kuru, this is happening coming towards us. So 雪が崩れて落ちてくる would be snow to collapse and fall down towards us. なだれ and なだれ is an avalanche. All of this being modified by this. So avalanches where snow collapses and falls on you. など and things like avalanches. などに気をつけてください. So once again, if there's a certain thing we're being cautious of or taking care, or being cautious of, being mindful of is another way to put that, I guess. We have the particle ni 気をつけてください. So take caution or be careful of avalanches and the like, where snow will collapse and fall down on top of you. So, all right, that is it for our article today. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time and you really like this article, you like this kind of format, please hit that like button and subscribe, as we do these every single weekday. That is not a Japanese holiday. So keep up on your Japanese studies, and I will plan on seeing you tomorrow. また明日。